The SHN Orpheum Theter is located in the Civic Center District in San Francisco, California. The theater seats 2,203 patrons in 3 levels: orchestra, mezzanine, and balcony. Originally called the Pantages Theater, the Orpheum was built in 1926 as part of a series designed by B. Marcus Proteca for theater circuit owner Anthony Pantages. It was originally created to host vaudeville productions. In 1929, Anthony Pantages sold the theater to RKO, who changed its name to the Orpheum. In 1953, the theater underwent a huge renovation to accommodate the Cinerama process. After their Cinerama contract ended in the 1960s, the theater reverted to a normal movie theater and then closed for many years. The venue was later purchased by SHN, Shoresteen Hayes Nederlander, and underwent a $20 million renovation to be converted to a Broadway theater house. The first staged play to take place in the newly renovated space was a production of Showboat by Rodgers and Hammerstein in April of 1998. Since then, it has hosted a number of Broadway and off-Broadway productions, including a 2-year sit-down of Wicked the Musical. It has also housed other types of entertainment, including concerts and talk shows. On July 7, 1977, the Orpheum became San Francisco's 94th historical landmark.
The venue is set up in a very traditional fashion. It's the same style that most other Broadway-esque theaters are arranged. The stage itself is a proscenium arch with no thrusting apron. In place of an apron, there is an orchestra pit, which takes place below the orchestra seating level. A proscenium arch is a square arch that opens up the stage front wall. This provides for space behind this large front wall where the set, the backstage, and the dressing rooms, among other unique facets, are hidden. The seating portion of the venue is set up very typically with an orchestra level, mezzanine level, and balcony level, as well as 2 opposite-facing opera boxes, though those are no longer in use for patrons. These different levels offer varying perspectives of the performance space that may be better suited for different people. The orchestra level is considered the best seating level because you're right up and close to the action of the stage. Some prefer the balcony level, however, because it gives you a more expansive perspective of the stage. It all depends on what kind of experience you are going for, because the farther away you sit, the less action you will be a part of, but the more of the play you will see overall. Closer to the street side of the venue space is the lobby. The lobby is a beautiful vaulted ceiling interior designed by B. Marcus Proteca. This theater is considered one of his most significant works because it featured heavily Spanish influences and lots of ornate details. This theater also differed heavily from other theaters that used to surround it when it first opened its doors because the architecture is so intricate.
As far as finances, in the 2015 to 2016 year, they received 1,205 donations from 893 donors, which created a $889,940 profit. There was also the Orpheum seat naming campaign that started in 2015, and this sold seats to donors that they would then have their chairs plaqued with their name. This sold 208 seats, and the profit was $127,236. Their profits are mainly from Broadway ticket sales, but the other profits come from a combination of grants, contributions from corporations and individuals, and the historic bond repayment. Their main expenses are the historic theater preservation, paying their management, and fundraising. Due to the Orpheum's historic significance, there are many ornate details about the theater that require a higher level of maintenance than a more modern PAV. Because the details are historic and very old, they cannot be cleaned and handled in the way that more modern theaters are. Also, their ventilation and heating system has not been changed in many years and therefore requires maintenance through the knowledge of older heating and ventilation systems. Also, the theater must help maintain the cleaning of the fabric and the curtains and the cloth of the seats, which is a type of maintenance that you would not find in a newer theater. The venue's key to success is the same as most entertainment venues: book shows that will sell. It is harder than it sounds, but for a venue that has a very reputable name in a big city, it does very well in this aspect. Another key to success is also renovating the venue in ways that will only positively benefit the venue and not wasting money.